Hello, Mr. Victor.
Hello, bro.
How you doing today?
I'm fine. I'm approximately normal.
All right. Welcome to the show once again. And, of course, to those of you that are watching this for the very first time, for joining us, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. Immediately go straight to the subscribe button, hit on the subscribe button, and of course, don't forget to hit the notification bell to select all notifications so that you won't miss any content such as this whenever we drop. And a special thank you to those of you who followed us live. We actually followed the MAMELIODI SUNDOWNS versus Ahly game live. And we want to say a very big thank you to these fans who followed us. I think this is our first time going live. It was a wonderful experience. We also saw some comments from some fans during our live session. We say thank you to you guys. And hopefully you get to see more live videos come from us. We are so grateful. Thank you so much. Now to the game. Mr. Victor, we saw Sundowns go toe-to-toe with Ahly here in South Africa. Obviously, they were to have the home advantage, but somehow the result was a stalemate, 0 for Sundowns and 0 for Ahly. And the result of today's match is really something to be worried about. Any fan out there, any true lover of Sundowns will be worried about the scoreline today. Because to me, I feel this is what Ahly really wanted, knowing fully well that they are going to be playing in Egypt for the return leg. And I could also see the disappointment on the face of the MAMELIODI SUNDOWNS coach. He was not so happy today. And in fact, so many things to say about this game. We saw that every tantrums that were thrown by Sundowns, Ahly had an answer to all of them. From the midfield, from the flank, it was as if today's game was in fact, I wouldn't just know how to describe it, but I just saw that Sundowns were frustrated in today's game. And it showed even after the full time. You saw the Ahly players, they were happy and celebrating, and the Sundowns players, not that they lost, but they understand the implication of this going into the second leg of the game. And of course, they have had some very terrible records in the CAF Champions League, being eliminated at the semi-finals. Is it twice or thrice in a row, back to back? And one might ask, is this about to be a fourth? But what are your thoughts about the game?
Tough game for the MAMELIODI SUNDOWNS. Perfect, or let's say near perfect game for the Egyptian gods or the Egyptian pharaohs. Or more big ups to them. We watched the game together, and I love the fact that we watched the game together with also our fans that we are dropping comments. One big laughable thing about today's game is the fact that some fans were hoping that Sundowns will beat the hell out of Ahly, the defending champions. Yes, we understand that MAMELIODI has been showing them tough times. But guys, remember that in the last two games, yes, I understand records are records, but go back to the last two games, you find out that what separated these two sides, the last two games, is just one goal. So I don't understand that last two games ended 1-0. The last game before today's own ended goalless. Now today has ended goalless. We know that Sundowns, they are a terrific pumping side. But let's not forget that they have been lacking in goals. You cannot take that away. So where will the 6 pondo, some say it's 6 not, where will the 6 pondo come from? Well, some will say that it has happened. You are now making big. Well, I'm not a god now. I'm just ordinary Victor. So, but then if you also understand, if they also check out our previous video, you see that I don't underestimate. If I don't even underestimate small teams, in quotes, talk more of defending champion. You have been there. I said it yesterday. They have been there 7 times out of 8 times in the finals. 7 out of 8.
Now you want to take them for granted?
Well, I know the coach never took them for granted.
Yeah,
Cardoso never. Never.
Yeah, he respected.
He came with the right squad, guys.
True.
But their tactics, as in watered watered might be too extreme, will I say calmed MAMELIODI down? Because the MAMELIODI that we know will go from the wings. MAMELIODI that we know want to spread it like a V, but that was not happening. Okay, if he's not going, let's go direct strength center. There were no balls for Mokoena to hit. There were no balls for Ribeiro to hit. Ashaw was on ground. Iman Ashaw was on ground. That with him and Imara, help me guys with that other name, the other midfielder that he played, as in he balled. No, this one no be play. They balled together. That he had 6 recoveries, ball recoveries. The other guy had 6 ball recoveries. So they were just master of the midfield. Today's game was more like midfield. They choked. But then let's not also push aside Allende, the Chilean, the MAMELIODI Chilean. He was also fully dedicated during his time. For me, I see him as the man of the match for today for Sundowns. The most difficult analysis to make for Sundown player, but that is the fact, is that Shalulile was not in the game.
Yeah.
One will not say we know his kind of game. Yes, we know his kind of game because he makes spaces for the passes to come to him.
Yeah.
But almost it was.
There was a blockade.
There was a ring of fire. Almost that stopped all those kind of passes to get to my man Shalulile. But then one would have said, at the end of first half, they could have just jejely brought him out. But the coach waited to 68 minutes, which is more like a traditional thing to do, right? But even the additional, how many minutes?
7 minutes.
No, 17. Additional.
7 minutes now. Is he at the end of the game?
No. I mean the second half.
Okay.
62. He left at 62. So 17 minutes was given to him to say, okay, let's see what
you can make out of it.
What we'll make out, because I'm totally sure that the coach must have talked to him from the dressing room, say, okay, can you do it like this? Can you do it like this? Nothing. One shot, no come out. Offside shot, no come out. Hitting the bar. Over the bar. Or your hit, let them block. No, you know, come out. But then, Grandiba, the Slovenian striker for Ahly, had 3 chances. One on goal, one hit the post, one hit was blocked. Remember the one that hit the post, and they came with that tactics at a time, came with lobbing the ball. And you saw him head that ball, if not the help of that meta, the goal post.
It would have been a different story.
Could have been a different story, my brother.
And if the 2 offside goals that were scored were onside.
So can't you now appreciate VAR? Can't you now appreciate the wonder works of technology? Because see, out of those 2 goals that we are cancelled, if to say VAR no day, one don't enter.
Yes.
Who will be you? They for say, okay, one offside. The second one, pity.
Boom shakalaka.
As it there, they go say, una don't try, collect this one, una try. Easy. Even me that is watching, even you that is not that fast, you say, oh yeah, la, they cancelled one, I give them one. Adi? Count it all joy. A lot to say because we relaxed and watched this game.
Definitely.
Our number 1 goalkeeper, yes, he did his best. Kekena and Libusa. They tried. But at a particular, it's like once they just cross the half, they get into the opposition box, everything gets watered down.
I'm telling you.
If you like, once you get there.
So they are
going to go back.
They are just in possession in their own half, beating around the bush, but not making progress.
So at the end of the day, it was a super shock for MAMELIODI Sundowns to see that Ahly were even pressing. They came for pressing.
They didn't sit back.
For my own house. Yes, so now you hold possession, no? But the possession was useless. They made it so useless to you that you cannot create anything from the possession. Yes, you go pass like this.
Pass to your nearest man.
Omo.
Wow.
What a tactical game. Well, that's to also show you that Omo. Nah, this power does not belong to anybody. You might think that I'll use possession of football and finish you. Today you had the possession of football, but you could not even finish yourself. Nothing. Nothing. Well, at the end of the day, more. You know, go easy.
You have everything to fight for.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi. A tough time. A tough time. For the crowd, I was expecting more. Yes, maybe let me close with that. I was expecting more from the crowd because once they go to Cairo International Stadium, you go full. Shut down.
I did tell you.
They don't need to tell you.
They will oppress you.
All go Kuala Lumpur everywhere. Today we are seeing spaces everywhere in the stadium, which we understand that there was no free entry.
Yeah.
If you know how money, no go watch match. Straight up. And in fact, they did not sell tickets today. That's the match day. They ended everything yesterday. If you know if you buy ticket yesterday, go
to your house and watch it.
Go and watch it on TV. And that was what happened today. We saw the fans, yes, the ones that came out. They were all they tried though. They tried though. It's not easy. They tried though. One thing you are going against them, you are trying and singing and jubilating. Hell, the moment has come. Trial. They say in life, trial must try you. And the trial for Sundowns has come. Out of Netbank Cup. We did not be out of the CAF Champions League. And maybe now win the league. I know they will not be happy about that, but they need to do extra.
Yeah.
Extra. Put in work. Put in work. Rest the ones that can be restable. In fact, anybody can be restable in this Sundowns as it stands right now. Now they need to rest now.
Yeah.
But mind you, there's no much time. Work next weekend. You now start traveling. You now enter Egypt.
I'm telling you.
Maybe custom will say, oh yeah, open your bag. Open your leg. Open your backyard. Before you know it.
Subject these players to fatigue and tiredness.
I tell you. At the end of the day, it was a beautiful night of football, guy. You cannot take it away from the kings of Africa. That's the Ahly.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, they have that trophy. They have that crown on their head. And you must respect that crown. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you so much, Mr. Victor. We'd like to get your thoughts, fans of Sundowns. What are your thoughts about the game tonight? And I know very well that most of you will really not be happy about the scoreline. And we just hope that when Sundowns travel to Egypt next week, they would be able to pull up a miracle. Who knows? But it's football. So that's exactly what this team brings to the table. All right, so at this juncture, I'll be drawing the curtain. But before that, I would like to encourage you all, our fans out there, please keep liking our videos, keep sharing. You know that we will not stop thanking you guys on this platform for all that you do for us. We won't stop thanking you guys for the engagement on our channel. We love you guys. And that's why we keep encouraging you guys to step up. Keep liking our videos, keep sharing them, and don't stop commenting. And for those of you that are here to follow us on our social media handles, please do so that you can enjoy the content that come up in those platforms. And also, very, very important, if you check our description box, you will see our WhatsApp community. Follow us on our WhatsApp community. Be part of what's going on WhatsApp. Let's reason together and let's celebrate and enjoy this beautiful game of African football. Cheers to the CAF Champions League. Cheers to African football to the world. So I'll be drawing the curtain. Still remain your host of this channel, Mr. Dominion Chooks. And of course, doing this beside me all the time, my top-notch African soccer analyst, Mr. Victor SIOKWU. We both are saying bye for now, African football to the world, and see ya bunga, South Africa.